All right, let's listen to this soundtrack. Open this game. Dream Daddy. Even Oh No Anime, one of those guys has the game.
Anime.
Anime, sorry. It's Patrick, the bald one. He has it.
I want everyone to have this.
I want to make sure the stream has the introduction here. There you go. You're welcome, Twitch.
Daddy.
And YouTube. And Chives was currently in here.
I get so conflicted because I'm like, oh, I want to listen to your, because you click different scenarios than I do.
Exactly.
So I want to watch them, but then at the same time, I'm like, what if there are spoilers?
See, that's the thing too. That's what people like about those Telltale games. The the Walking Dead and shit, because people have different choices, and some people have my same brain wave of
like you went to the park and met Brian and his daughter with the dog.
Pokemon battle.
Yeah. And that's great. I didn't get that.
See, I know.
Although I did get fucked, so.
Oh boy. Safety first. Alright, continue.
Oh.
Welcome everyone who's not watching this. Let's continue the path with Diego Montoya. I love the name of Simon Man. Drink a full glass of water in the morning to help wake
Daddy.
up. Thank you, Dad Tip. Dad Tip number 80. Please don't pirate games. Can't promise that. Dad Tip number 31. You're young, you have your health. Now is the time to take risks. Buy quality, not quantity. Thank you, Dad Tip number 13. I'm kidding, by the way, for pirates. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long haul paranormal ice road. What? Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. That sounds interesting. I'd probably watch it. Also, the trucks are haunted. Oh. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint, Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer. They spell Kate with Caint. I just want to point that out. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Wait, we're about to die. Almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're going to die. That's because we are about to die, you. This is art. This episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint, Dogbone, after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Nothing can beat reading in print. Yes, that's true. Sleeping. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. Yeah, you have never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. I have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda's much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? What should I choose? Excited to beef up my grilling skills? No, I'm gonna say if there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in a corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me.
I love it because the dad is like me. I feel like he's me.
Kind of like me too, in a sense. But, I mean, I don't
like he says so many things where I'm just like, yes.
Yeah.
I get you, Dad.
That's true. I mean, I kind of feel the same way, except I'm not as, I guess, introverted as this guy.
Oh, that's me, totally.
I don't mind hanging out with friends, but if it's just a random party, it depends on who's there.
Ugh, but one with strangers?
Yeah, see, that's weird. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because he said that. And I skipped that dialogue because I clicked twice. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I sit out our veggie plate down on a table next to two other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wait to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Oh. Welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Oh. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest.
Hi. Oh my goodness. I'm having a conversation with the guy I had sex with last night.
Ew. What's going on there? That's gonna be
I'm trying not to be awkward. It feels so awkward and he just looks at me.
Does he like look at you sensually?
I think so.
Oh boy. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. Yeah, they do look creepy. Oh. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? You look like a vampire. Joseph pecks her on a cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. She put Krish to bed. I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Diego, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. Yeah, she's... something. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Ha ha ha. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoyed the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. This is Robert. He just lives across the way. A haggard man. Oh God. Nursing a glass of whiskey eyes me up and down. Sir, I don't like you eyeing me like that. Hey.
Would you say it's sensually?
I mean, no, not with that face. He looks like he's a creep. He looks like Mad Max and David Hasselhoff. Hey, I'm Diego. It's nice to meet you.
Alan.
What?
I fucked him.
Of course you did. Oh yeah, that's when you went to the club, right?
Yeah. I went home with him. Okay. He just kept looking at me. And, you saw him at the coffee shop, right?
Yeah, he just kept
staring
oh my
goodness.
Yeah, that's well, that's
weird.
You just went on and said, all right, let's do this. You're looking at me like this.
Yeah, well, he totally put the moves on me.
Oh.
I was kind of hesitant, and then he pushed me up against the door, after the wall after he brought me inside, and then he was just like, yeah, you want to go to the bedroom? I'm like, yes.
He's like the character from
Yes, I do.
Trailer Park Boys. He always has that glass of whiskey. He takes a long swig of his drink. Charmed. Diego and his daughter just moved in next door. Okay.
I took his dick up my ass.
Cool. Like Robert said, cool. If you ever need recommendations on where to get a drink in this town, Rob's your man. Told you not to call me Rob.
Oh, Cracker Bills.
Right, got it. Robert ambles away without saying goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
He's, not really a people person. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I want to have to make friends.
Ugh.
Come on, Dad, who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh, they're gonna talk about weather.
Aww.
Go, do it. Make a friend. How could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye-bye. Oh, that's not nice. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? What a cool guy. And mysterious. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. Wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Who do I want to talk to first? It says burger time. Maybe I should grab a burger. What should this dad do? Let's see. I think he would talk to... Probably Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Burger? Too late for that. Silent Skip, who I know who that is. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. I should give you a second, though. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art and movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. Oh boy. And to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leads in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to him. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How did resistance training go the other day?
Oh.
Yeah, that's 2 Chainz, you... Great! Little River here is the great cheerleader, aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are.
Bro.
But it's so worth it, bruh. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around.
Oh.
Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad.
Oh.
So, how are you settling in? Almost done. There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I could really call myself settled, but I think we could upgrade the situation to livable.
Nice.
We did livable throughout the entirety of college. Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live this sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. She still does, though. Hey, she takes after her dad. There you go. How are you liking the neighborhood? Pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly.
Oh.
Seems like your daughter's fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I didn't recognize jogs over to us. Oh. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you looked cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Oh.
Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Hey.
Ha. Hey, Diego, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. Huh. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Yeah. Are you making friends? Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend and your teacher? Ah. Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Ugh. Ha ha ha. Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. Raised her well. She learned to there you go. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud.
Oh.
He's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Huh?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Huh?
Ernest Hemingway Vega. Are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Am I right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants, nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. He looks like a hero. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Diego, this is my son Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. I'm a conformist. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you? Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. I go now. I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Conformist. Ouch. Ernest. Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in a corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you could get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber.
Oh.
See? That right there. You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, We've become the machine we once raged against and accepted our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she thinks I'm cool. Or she still thinks I'm cool.
Hmm?
I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh.
Not as we all want it. I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest.
Hmm?
Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
Ah.
Don't let us eat your time, Diego. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Alright. So, in these choices, what do I do now? Should I go eat a burger? Should I talk to my boy Robert and Brian? Should I talk to Joseph and Davian? What should I do? I think my guy is hungry.
Are you waiting for a choice?
Yes.
Definitely talk to Robert. Duh.
Uh,
Oh, I also want to know how that goes. So I'm gonna super watch carefully on that.
okay. So
Just in case you get an opportunity to go home with him.
Oh boy. Yeah, he keeps eyeing on me like I.
Yeah, he does.
Do I have that perfect dad bod?
Hmm.
I don't know. I got that little smug look on my face that I'm a badass. You didn't tell.
I mean,
With a toothpick.
it's kind of cute.
All right. Well, let's see what happens. She said it first.
Well, it does it for me.
Oh boy. Talk to Robert and Brian. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh god, what?
Wait, what?
My guy doesn't even... What?
You never met Robert.
No. Oh no, they got me staring. Maybe he's just making the comment because he saw him at the coffee shop. Just keeps looking at him.
Yeah.
Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey guys. Diego. How the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. Well, that's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def.
Yeah, I took a couple inches somewhere too.
Oh boy. Like he said right there, that little thought box right there. Oh boy. Diego, have you met Robert yet? No. Yeah, we've met. No, I haven't. I don't remember this conversation. When Robert regards me over his whiskey. I mean, technically we were talking to him before the party, but that didn't... Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent the night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. Good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Ryan raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside. Making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. I put it on too strongly. Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Well, anyway. I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have... Wait, what happened the last time?
You should take him camping.
Oh, God. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny boy and me are out in the back country.
No.
Oh,
No,
what?
no, no.
Well, oh, do you want me to talk suave?
Yeah.
Well, old Johnny boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny boy is a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. That's what I picture him voicing. He's like one of those gruff voices. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny boy screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood, but we're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in.
Yeah, he carried me a bit too.
I won't lie to you. There were moments during these 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond, oh boy, never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me after.
He lost some of him inside me too.
I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I were inner tubing down the river. He lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laughed nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I did something kid. I'm kidding. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy's holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Yeah. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Ugh, then hit the brake, I guess. Then we'll get out of the truck. Oh. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghost, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Okay, that's weird. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, he shakes the ice in the glass of the whiskey. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert! Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? You know, that show sounds awesome, actually. Daisy, yeah! Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, man, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah.
Just look at him look at you.
He's a great
Do you not want him to fuck you?
It's such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Of course you do. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein, gonna keep us from starving out there in this harsh, icy wasteland. There's a whole table of food right over. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Ugh, let's go find kindling for a fire. Alright, okay, but not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Alright. Now you're getting it. Alright. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we could have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teacher says she spends on every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She's used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh ho ho, kids, right? Oh, look at his face. Yeah, that's a bear face, huh? Gotta love him. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're going along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Oh boy. Joseph and Damien. Oh boy. Or burger time. I don't know if I want to meet those two. They're kind of creepy. Both of them are. Fuck it. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to him. So, I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly.
Yeah.
It's definitely an interesting choice.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Diego, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turned bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's... Okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes. My daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Hey, Amanda. Would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Jesus. Bats are cool though. Pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming.
Okay.
Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch? At your service. Damien finishes a sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns a gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady?
Whoa!
Hello, Amanda. Both of them say that. That's creepy. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison?
Hey!
Hey. Won't you come play with us? Oh, God.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't blame you, Amanda. Come play with us forever. Oh God. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. Jesus, how much wine are you gonna drink, lady?
Yeah.
I don't know.
She came on to me once.
Oh.
Yeah.
Probably because she's so drunk in wine. Mary takes a lot.
She was drinking when it happened.
I think I might have taped over Veggie Tales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? Oh God. Where's Krish?
Come on.
Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Oh. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time in a rodeo. Oh boy, it's my 5th.
Give it a rest.
I squeeze 4 little. Okay. Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. Is she on meds or something, bro?
God.
I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Ah, Lucien. Have I introduced you to Diego yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda School. I remember you. Whatever. There's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucien bows. Whatever. Sir. Lucien bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir?
Oh.
Coming right up, bud. Are you a vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I don't care. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It does look like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa. Is that like a tattoo?
Yeah.
Yep. I was always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine? What?
Oh my.
Yeah, exactly, David. I'm with you. What? Lucien pulled back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucien. Talk about this later. So that's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching.
Oh.
And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. The greatest of ease, he sets patties on a grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dad takes notice of the crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Diego, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillable.
Hey.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Oh God, so many dad jokes. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Oh God, must so many dad jokes. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I know. I've never seen him make a mistake.
Oh.
Okay, we need to stop this. This is getting too, God, cheesy. So many dad jokes. Please stop. Please. Yeah, me too. Oh. All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison.
Nice.
Loved it.
Oh my God. Alright. Alright. Alright, guys. The food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. Me too. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Right.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kind of nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Fully helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along fine with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad? Oh God, Dad book. Oh God, Dad book. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. Thanks, girl. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. Yeah, I think they wanted her soul. Oh, look, I got an achievement. I guess you can't see it there, but it says, "Welcome to the neighborhood." Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Oh boy, I don't know. What should I do? I should probably say, let's see, my choices are, I got a burger in me, I felt like I was at a networking event, or wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. What should I pick? I think I'm gonna say I was at a networking event. I think. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna get LinkedIn notifications out of this. I just know it. You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you? Not when their affection jams up my inbox. Metaphorically speaking. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. Well, I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Man and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay. Do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna see how long I can sleep for. Throw a party. God damn it. Work on some stuff. We'll do that. You know, dad stuff. We'll just relax you tonight. Have fun tonight. Or have fun, okay? Great. See you later. Watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. Plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. That sounds kind of good. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, just like making baked Alaskas all day instead of all food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. Probably like Hell's Kitchen. I glanced at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Well, she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. Check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No. It's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. What's up? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Ugh, yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why don't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. Start to walk to her room. Amanda and... Oh, we're pulling out the middle name now. Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. Sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. I'm falling asleep. One thing she kept echoing. She said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go out to school, are you? Definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. Honestly, just didn't think about it. Really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I trust you to think about it. I also thought about it. I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I just gotta trust you can take care of yourself. Team Montoya? Team Montoya. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them.
My last name is Big Dick, so when that happened, it was like Team Big Dick. I'm like, yeah, Team Big Dick.
God damn it. Team Big Dick, huh? Jesus. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the egg and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait.
Huh?
What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Oh man, I'm an old man. I can't put together a dad book profile of my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile dad book, which as it turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops. We gotta fill out your profile and get some likes and dislikes. Oh boy. On a Friday night, you are most likely to Netflix and grill, baby. Polish and
I loved these. Oh my goodness. I
polish
sent
and sort by
one of the questions to everyone except for you because I didn't want to spoil.
Oh.
But oh my gosh.
God
You'll
damn.
know. You'll know.
On a Friday night, you are most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns. I think that. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? The lost shaker of salt. My trusty grill, cast away on DVD for instructional purposes. A boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. Probably that. What are your turn-ons? Oh boy. Strong dad arms. Tennis shoes with long white socks. A well-manicured lawn. Street smarts. Top-tier grillmanship. Comfortable with crying. God damn. Probably, let's do street smarts. Why not? What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals. Hell no. Salty boat captain. Pro skater who is also an astronaut. Nope. A good father. The president of space. Yes. What's your favorite movie genre?
When I saw that one, I was like, yes.
God damn it. War documentary. Sean Connery's entire filmography. Anything on Laserdisc. Romantic comedies. Whatever will make me cry. Old comedies that haven't aged well. Well, I don't know. Why would I like a movie that makes me cry?
Because it's great.
There are some good movies like that, but that's not like something I'd watch every day.
I picked Sean Connery because let's be real, Sean Connery.
Well, yeah, that's true.
He was pretty
But
good.
I'm thinking he's probably with my dad here, my character dad here. I think he likes more war documentaries, but Sean Connery is a good thing. Hell no on the rom-com bullshit. That's stupid. Fuck it. Sean Connery it is. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. Arson. Oh. Be emotionally vulnerable. Oh. Probably the puzzle thing. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan. My sick vape. Oh my god. Scott, where are you? My book of word jumbles and a pen. A cool knife. My crippling low self-esteem. What?
I said that to everyone. This is like same.
What? No, that's kind of fucked up.
Too real.
Oh
Too real, Gabe.
God.
You know me.
I frequently forget my phone keys and wallet at home sometimes. That's not me. I've gotten good at that. My sick vape it is. No. Jesus. Oh boy. I'll do that. The wallets thing. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories. How proud I am of my child. Potential ends of the world. If I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my girl. When I can next get a cup of coffee. Lawnmower modifications. Coffee would be a good thing. Screw it. Let's do a curveball and do conspiracy theories. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles.
Yeah.
You should. Oh God. She goes, yeah. You should probably message one of them or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh God. So I log into Dad Book and that's what I get? Welcome. You got dads. Okay.
I'm reading everyone's profile right now.
Oh boy. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Let's read Craig. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. Alright. On a Friday night, you are most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you have one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel.
Energy gel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
I spent a lot.
I think he wants my jizz all over him.
God. I spent a lot of time.
I'm gonna fuck every one of these dads.
Boy. I spent a whole lot of time thinking about my mile time. It used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Alright, next. Matt Sella. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no wave music. On Friday night, you are most likely to perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby.
You know, I'm so super ready for Joseph, the Bible guy.
Yeah.
With the wife.
Just show up at your door and...
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
We're gonna do some nasty shit.
Yeah, they're probably really freaky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. If you have one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Fine tunes to pass the days away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. Oh. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat.
That's a great date.
What do you never leave home without? My headshots, both in ear and over ear, just in case. Oh, I spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from, and where did it go? Do we all just agree that it's a bad idea? I get that. I guess. I don't know. Hi, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking of new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night, you are most likely to see just how slowly I could cook a piece of brisket. If you have one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My fishing pole. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts. What did you want to be when you grew up? Fireman. What's your favorite movie genre? Of course, it's rom-coms. What's your ideal deck building? Not the other one. What do you what do you never leave home without? My portable fishing pole. I spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter's smarter than I am. That's weird. Robert Small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, oh god, he's a conspiracy theorist right there. Just destroy us all. You know he'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, you are most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. What? Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Is it Giacomo? I just Giacomo. You have one thing to take with you onto a desert island. What would it be? Gun. What do you turn on? Don't talk to me. What do you want to be where you grew up? Drifter. God damn it. What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. What's your ideal date? Babe Robin.
Yeah, his ideal date was fucking me.
Oh, God. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. I spent a lot of time thinking about, do you ever really look into a rabbit apple's eyes? God damn it. I want to stay away from this dude. These two freaky. Damien. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. You would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats? Please send me a letter. On Friday night, you are most likely to listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. Jesus. If you have one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Of course, a coffin. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. Oh. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art horse or art house horror. What's your ideal date? It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. I spent a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. What? Oh man, this guy is a hoot. Hugo, middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. You're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash. I know, and I'm sorry. Oh, that's good to know. On a Friday night, you are most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. If you have one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A remembrance of things past. That's good. By Marcel Proust. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. What did you want to be when you grew up? Movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documents on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book of on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. Do you enjoy this game, Steven?
Enjoy what game?
This game right here. The
Yeah, I
Dream
love it.
Daddy.
Dream Daddy from Game Grumps. What you never leave home without? My glasses.
Are you watching his stream, Steven?
I'm playing Escape from Tarkov.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck you. I want to play that.
And I got my head shut off.
Oh.
It's really fucking scary. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, it looks scary.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I spent a lot of time thinking about. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. I'm reading dad book profiles from these dads. I just want to let you know.
It's fucking hot.
Sure, my viewers are appreciating the fact that I'm going through these profiles. Let's see. Joseph, voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running, living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out in the open water, setting sail on the seals of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Good job. On a Friday night, you are most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My 6th string. What do you turn on? My loving wife. What did you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. What's your favorite movie
Shit,
genre?
man.
Yeah, shit man.
Yep.
What's your
shit
favorite?
Man.
What's your favorite movie genre?
I'll make him a shit man.
Oh boy. What's your favorite movie genre? Feel good movies. What's your ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. Will you never leave?
Your character's a pussy, dude.
The Good Book.
It's not his character, it's Joseph.
I spent a lot of time thinking about how I could be a better man, husband.
That's not the one I fucked, by the way.
Boy.
Mine was way cooler.
I'll talk to Brian, message him, hang out with this dude, give him a chance. And I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more, but it seems like Daisy and Amanda got along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. Oh boy. I crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey Brian, great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. Wait a couple of minutes until a ding comes from my computer and a message pops up on screen. It's Brian. Let's see what he has to say. Hey, man. Always love a good bird with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a little friendly competition. Oh god, golf with your friends. Rock on. Brian. Sign his name. That's cute. What? Friendly competition. This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. I've been taking her to mini golf course since she was a little kid. Proud to say that she's almost better at it than I am. Almost. Type back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and place and we'll be there. Hey, Amanda. 1 second. Amanda walks into the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. You up for some... Hey, you alright? Oh yeah, I'm alright. I just got sad because I started thinking about how I'll never have telekinesis.
What?
For me, it was because they keep killing dogs in movies.
Wait, really?
Yes.
God damn it. What are you talking about? Amanda holds up her hands and touches her temple with the other. She vibrates in place for a moment as she concentrates on something across the room. For a few seconds, she throws up in her hands in frustration. What's the point of anything if I can't make stuff float with my mind? Oh, sweetie, it'll happen. It'll happen someday. I'll say never. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? Or should I go along with use your combined telekinetic powers to achieve a common goal?
He had some strange fucking friends, Alan.
It's his daughter.
That's my daughter. How dare you? I know you feel like you have to stay positive around me, but my guy, by the way, his name is Diego Montoya. I made that up. I just wanted to make sure you're okay. Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be fine. He sounds very not fine, but I won't push her on him. Hey, would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy? A lot of practice, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I could keep it in the negatives. Perfect. Come on, kiddo. Let's do this. Great. I want to play fucking golf with your friends, pretty much. You ready for this? Or maybe I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this mini golf course is pirate themed? I just now realized that we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Oh, come on, Pirate Dad. Won't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy, scurvy.
Oh my
Avast ye. I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon.
Huh?
Come on, Daddy. Told me that was just gonna be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is dad code for an actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle.
Yeah, prepare your body for Brian.
Oh, God. It's just mini golf. Well, just mini golf. It's so much more than that. I kneeled down and placed a hand on Amanda's shoulder. Place a hand. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much, but we have to beat Brian at mini golf. Whatever happens, we're just having fun. Oh, we will have fun. When we beat him. Amanda gives me a side eye, but before I can side eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy. Ahoy there, mateys. Ahoy! Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. Looks like they already rented us some golf clubs for our mini golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah. Alright, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters.
Oh man, Alan, who do you think would be the top in your relationship?
Oh, God.
Let's be real. This is... You may end up dating him. This could be a date.
Oh, man.
Because I think you guys would both fight for it. And then you'd have this awkward fight where you're like, oh, I don't take a dick. Although he likes romantic comedy, so he'll probably take it. Let's be real.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
You want to give it to him, yes.
Okay, no.
You know you do, Alan.
Okay. I think it's just to play putt-putt on. Amanda gives Daisy a look. I mean, aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda. Ah, look at these two. The two peas in a pod. So, you excited to get some mini golf in? Oh, you know it. Oh boy. You gambling, man. I know when to hold them. Depends on what's on the table. Oh God, look at the last choice there. Ooh. Do I get you if I win? What's the stakes?
Do it.
Do it? Okay, I'll do it.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, you say yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You hooking up with a dude?
Yeah, shut up. Don't judge me.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm gonna say it.
Do it.
Alright, she said it. Amanda puts her hands over Daisy's ears. Gross. Brian blushes. It's clearly a little uncomfortable. How about the loser buys drinks tonight? Ooh. Alright. How about we make it a bit more interesting?
Oh yeah, make it a little
boy.
bit more
No,
interesting.
see, this is what you get me into here, Charles.
I gotta watch this.
I'm listening. Oh boy. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend. Well, my yard's...
Naked?
Oh. My yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? What is this euphemism? What the... what did I get myself into? I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're gonna maneuver. Oh God, around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. Oh God. Oh, I don't think I'll need to worry about that. Ugh. I'm very good at mini golf, you know. Oh yeah. All in one every time. What I just said is not a true thing. This is so wrong. Oh, why am I talking like this? But it already came out of my mouth, so yeah, that's true. So I have to stand by it. I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. Ooh, Ryan and I each okay, up and down. May the best dad win. Ryan and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. Oh boy.
Yeah, it is.
Eat a lot of broccoli. Oh God, here we go. What do I do? Click? I don't fucking know. Let's see.
Golf with friends.
What?
Be prepared.
What? What's the power? Wait, can I retry this? Oh, god damn it. Do I have to hold it? Oh, I see it. The meter's going up and down. What? No! I didn't know what I was doing. You bastards. There we go. That's right. Wait, what? No! I totally missed that. I lost my ball. How dare you? No! This is kind of hard.
It won't be the only thing that's hard.
Guess I go for that. Oh my god. Golf with your friends. Early access. Alright, I got this. This is a tricky one. And no! No! I almost had it. Yep. You've lost your ball. Can I restart this? Or do I have to take it up the what? Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. Look at my face. I'm having a fantastic time trying to destroy Brian underfoot. Just ask because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. Feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right, it's just a game. A game with extremely high stakes that we are currently losing. Dad. Please, Amanda. Please nail this next hole for me. I need your help now more than ever. It's really that important to you? Sure. Amanda walks over and tees up for a particular hard windmill hole. Gripping her cloak, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and passes me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo. Oh boy. Continuation of my failures. Story of my life. Okay. You've lost your ball. Yeah, apparently lost my ball. Oop. No, that's not the way you want to be. You've lost your ball. Uh-huh. You've lost your ball. Yeah. Yep. God damn it. You've lost your ball. Mm-hmm. Dead men sink no huts. Oh boy. You've lost your ball. Plinko. Plinko, God's help me. That's what? You've lost your ball. Oh boy. Well, it flew somewhere in space. Just make sure you have health insurance. You have to maintain an air of professionalism before work because there are children present, but I could feel the crushing weight of the four dads before me, casting a disappointed look upon my broken frame. I have failed you, fathers. For that, I am sorry. Man, that was some good shooting there, Diego. Oops. Come on. Oh yeah, sorry. I fought valiantly and my
Greg just said, hey, give me a piece of that.
Kit Kat bar?
Pizza. Give me a pizza that. Because we're eating pizza. Give me a pizza that. Give me a pizza.
Yeah, I get it. Damn it.
Pizza.
Oh.
Give me a pizza bag.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apparently said sorry twice. Amanda groans. Oh, I got some hearts because of that. Arr, Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo ho ho, I did. We haven't even found a buried treasure yet. I think we would need to apply for a permit to dig around here. I could take Daisy home so we could get the city paperwork started for digging. You two go enjoy your night. Ew. Sounds like a plan. Diego, you cool with that? Sure, just don't get yourself into too much trouble. Can do. I'll make sure we can get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Amanda and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny rebellious heart. Well, guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? Sounds like a plan. Oh boy, hello, hi. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which I'm not jazzed about, considering I just completely blew it on the putt-putt course. Did I really? Okay, Dad, you could do this. Just gotta drown my sorrows in some tropical loser drink and get out of here. Brian and I walk into the Freaky Tiki. A kitschy island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls, and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. Bartender whips out 2 rum drinks inside of hollowed out pineapples. He sets them on fire, and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. Usually I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. And best me again? I think not. I take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Sorrow tastes fruity. My lawn care needs are very particular. I hope you're up for the challenge. What is this euphemism? I don't get it. Oh, don't worry. I'll bring my own, salt to promote healthy growth in a sustainable environment. Look, he's all intrigued. Oh, come on now, Diego. I'm just having a little fun with you. Grumble and sip more of my fruity sorrow drink. Fine. You got me on this one. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always made me want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV. Who cares? I care. I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job minimum. So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? Can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real. Like long haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers. I have terrible news for you, Diego. No. Not them too. That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure I am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in. Wow, nice work. Yeah, kinda took after footsteps of my old man. He was a general contractor too? The best. He practically built half of this town with his bare hands. It's weird now you spend your whole life trying to not become your father. Then you wake up one day, and there you are. When I get to work with my hands, it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter. So it's an absolute dream job, for me at least. Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, and I've been okay with that until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture that I haven't put together still sitting in the garage. Okay. Maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Let's see, should I tell one of my classic jokes? ask about his daughter, or stare him down unblinking? What should I do? I think I'm gonna say classic jokes. Oh, he likes that. There's a lot of hearts. So, a three-legged dog walks into a bar. And he goes up to the bartender and says, I'm looking for the man who shot my leg. Is that how it goes? Nope, but I refuse to admit it. Yes, it's one of those anti-jokes. It's very avant-garde, you know? Oh, so it's supposed to not be funny. Sure. Take a long sip of my drink. See, we could keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate needs to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason. I think. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. I'm gonna ask about his dog. Ooh, he loves that. He threw eggplants on my face. So, you have a dog? Sure do. I can't quite remember what he looks like. Oh, he's the little corgi. Always he has that handkerchief around his neck. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I think I might need a visual reminder to jog my memory. If you happen to have any pictures of said dog, maybe on your phone. There you go. If you want to see pictures of Maxwell, you could just ask. Show me the goods then. Ooh. Brian pulls out his phone and flips through an entire album of dog pictures. Aw, yeah, that's the stuff. Oh, God. What a good boy. I'm talking really weird. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian and I. I gesture to it. Cool fish. It's definitely fake. What? Really? Everything in here is fake. That palm tree there over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it. I look over. He's right. I almost caught something like that fish once. Mine was bigger though. Of course it was. Oh, really? Yep. I went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on the sea for 3 days. Catching fish, drinking beer, you know, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat so we could sear the fish right after we caught it. Throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there. Oh man, that's some of the best food I've ever had. That actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already, but I was out there watching the stars. I had my line out too. Then all of a sudden it just starts running. I jump on the reel before it gets ripped out of the rod rack and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm out there for maybe an hour. Can't call out to my shipmates. It's just man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out. I get him up to the surface and finally get a sight of it. The biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I got it onto the boat, single-handedly. And you know what happens next? What happens next? The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail. Knocks me out. I wake up in the next morning on the deck. The fish gone. Never felt dumber. So it got away. I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish Captain Ahab style. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive. Oh man, fishing's the life. Haven't gone enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this?
I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh, okay.
Good night. If you fuck a guy, send me a Snapchat.
Oh God. All right. Am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell when I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. I'm simply the best out there. Okay, you're such a pro. I'm taking you fishing. Do you want to go fishing? Well, wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. Oh, no. I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers. We could just sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on, you know you want to. Nice sigh. I've been cornered. Yeah, okay. Ryan gives me an exuberant high five. Yeah. Maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish. I could get you mowing my lawn. Try to beat me, but they don't call me Diego good at catching fish Montoya for nothing. I'm spinning a web of lies, but that I fear will one day consume me. Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Ryan and I finish our drinks and head outside. Till next time. Oh boy, should I do it? Oh, which dad one should I pick? Which dad joke should I do? Which dad joke? I think I'm gonna do this one. Oops. A great opportunity for friendship. I threw some more eggplants at me, huh? Also for catching more fish than Brian. You're krilling me with these puns, Diego. Ah, good one. Mull it over, he'll come around to fish-related dad jokes in no time. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see that competitive fire in his eyes. This is going to be a whole thing, isn't it? Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. He immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. So, how was your hang with Brian? It was okay. Oh yeah, he seems like a neat dude. I think so. I mean, I don't know. The guy loves a good competition. Then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure for a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without permit. So we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then sat around eating Brian's food. Don't tell him I said that. That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. I like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian said she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did. Can't believe I'm finally the cooler, older kid. Feels good. Gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me. Oh. Told him I was an amazing fisherman. You hate fishing. I know. I'm kind of panicking. I'm sure it'll be fine. All I have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently in a boat on a lake for hours on end with no promise of tangible reward. My only companion is being the fear and doubt you harbor deep within your heart. Fishing's fun. You'll remind yourself as the world darkens around you and you wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection or simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. It's my constitutional right to outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I could convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine, sold. I'm in. Alright, I'm bushed. Gonna call it a night. Don't sit up too late now, okay? You got it, Pops. Date complete. Mmm. Yo ho ho. I got some dad points and some daddy points.
Of all the dates I've been on, that sure was something.
Rank A. Take that, world. You're welcome, YouTube and Twitch. I think I'm going to save it here, though, and end the stream. It's about an hour and a half of live. I don't want to keep playing because I don't want to get farther into it because, you know, I want the audience to enjoy what I'm doing here. So I appreciate all of you who stuck around. I don't know how many people are watching, but specifically thank you. Again, I have a YouTube channel at AOL Customer. I upload funny game videos. I recently uploaded episode 3 of The Walking Dead: A New Frontier. Check that out. Slowly playing that game because I meant to finish it, but I had construction going around the house here, so there's a lot of noise. I didn't want to have any interference. So thank you all for watching. I'll try to stream as often as I can. Y'all have a good night. Take care.